welcome to A Silk and Saddle, where East meets West, grace meets grit, and the timeless elegance of chinoiserie artfully intertwines with the rugged refinement of Ralph Lauren's Americana style. In this journey, we'll discover how two seemingly contrasting aesthetics create a luxurious, balanced interior that tells a story of global sophistication. Chinoiserie, originating in 17th century Europe, was the Western interpretation of Chinese and East Asian artistic traditions. With its ornate motifs, dragons, cherry blossoms, pagodas, a chinoiserie symbolized an exotic and romantic ideal, often reflecting fantasies of the East rather than authenticity. Its appeal lies in its dreamlike elegance and intricate detailing. Ralph Lauren built a design empire on the ideals of rugged elegance and East Coast opulence. Think polo matches, leather club chairs, plaid blankets, and log cabins with crystal chandeliers. His interiors channel American aristocracy, country estates, ranches, and Ivy League charm, all with a cinematic sense of grandeur. Silk and saddle is not a style you'll find in textbooks. It's a concept born from an appreciation of contrast, of silk wallpaper and distressed leather, of bamboo chinoiserie cabinets and oil-rubbed bronze. This design narrative merges the dreamlike beauty of chinoiserie with the tailored bravado of Ralph Lauren. In this fusion, color plays a vital role. Imagine rich saddle browns and chestnut leathers paired with celadon green and lacquer red. This palette bridges the masculine tones of Western ranch life with the delicate hues of Eastern tradition, creating an ambience that is both grounded and graceful. A statement chinoiserie wallpaper can set the tone for the entire space. These murals, hand-painted or printed, create fantastical landscapes, flocks of cranes, peonies in bloom, sweeping willow trees that speak softly from your walls. Paired with Ralph Lauren's dark wood wainscoting, the look is sophisticated and layered. Ralph Lauren's tufted leather sofas and nail-head-trimmed armchairs provide the masculine backbone. But on them lie silk pillows embroidered with koi fish or dragons. This pairing anchors the space in Western tradition while inviting the whimsy and symbolism of the East. In this style story, layering is everything. Paisleys, chinoiserie florals, tartans, and toile come together in an orchestrated chaos. By balancing large-scale motifs with smaller, more intricate ones, you can create tension and visual interest without overwhelming the room. Lighting in silk and saddle spaces is theatrical. A bronze equestrian chandelier may hang above an antique chinoiserie cabinet. Bamboo shades temper the light, while silk lampshades glow like lanterns. Together, these fixtures blend opulence with intimacy. Imagine a kitchen where a blue and white porcelain ginger jar shares shelf space with vintage copper pans. Open shelving, often distressed and rustic, contrasts beautifully with delicate Eastern ceramics. It's a kitchen that's both lived in and curated, a collector's dream. The dining room is where the silk and saddle aesthetic truly shines. A dark mahogany table set with fine bone china, chopsticks resting beside sterling flatware, silk napkins next to hand-tooled leather placemats, every detail celebrates cultural blending. In the bedroom, a carved Chinese screen becomes a headboard, backed by Ralph Lauren bedding in warm wool plaids. Embroidered silk throws add softness, while vintage trunks at the foot of the bed provide a sense of storied travel and masculine elegance. Bathrooms in this style are decadent yet restrained. Think lacquered vanities, marble countertops, bamboo stools, and deep soaking tubs. A leather-trimmed mirror next to a floral silk curtain creates a bath experience that's both calming and cosmopolitan. The entryway sets the tone. A Ralph Lauren-style console table sits beneath a grand chinoiserie mirror. A silk wallpaper mural may hint at an exotic garden beyond the threshold, inviting guests into a space where style knows no boundaries. A home office or study becomes a curated collection of artifacts and intellect. Worn leather chairs, lacquered bookshelves, Ming Dynasty ceramics, and brass horse sculptures evoke the sophistication of a well-traveled life, equal parts Harvard Club and Forbidden City. Outdoor spaces can embrace this style with Chinese garden stools, woven lanterns, and wooden Adirondack chairs topped with embroidered silk cushions. The result is a porch or patio that feels like a tea ceremony under the stars. This style thrives on texture. Rough-hewn wood, buttery leather, glossy lacquer, embroidered silk, and antique brass all come into play. Each surface tells a story, from high society ballrooms to dusty desert rides, all in one cohesive space. Art in a silk and saddle home is eclectic yet thoughtful. Eastern ink landscapes sit beside vintage polo prints or cowboy photography. The mix adds depth, encouraging guests to pause and explore every vignette. Fragrance completes the mood. Picture sandalwood mingling with green tea, leather with mandarin. These scent pairings, through candles or essential oils, subtly reinforce the story that the decor is telling. Cocktail parties take on a new dimension in this setting. Serve drinks in cut crystal glasses on a bamboo tray. Hors d'oeuvres are plated on celadon dishes. Guests are enveloped in an environment where every detail exudes thoughtfulness and charm. Even children's spaces can embrace this aesthetic as nurseries with chinoiserie wallpaper, plush leather rocking chairs, and wooden horse toys. It's a space that balances whimsy and sophistication, creating a timeless backdrop for growing imaginations. A guest bedroom in this theme feels like checking into a boutique retreat. Think embroidered robes, bamboo trays for tea service, and a leather-bound journal on the nightstand. Guests are treated to a worldly experience without leaving home. Showcase your travels and taste with carefully chosen collections, ceramics, textiles, old maps, or framed calligraphy. Whether it's from the Silk Road or Santa Fe, Each piece adds to the narrative of silk and saddle. This style transitions beautifully across seasons. In summer, emphasize light silks and greenery. In winter, bring in more leather, velvet, and candlelight. It's a living, breathing style that evolves with the rhythm of life. You can find elements of silk and saddle in antique shops, estate sales, designer outlets, and even flea markets. Look for quality materials, real wood, hand-painted finishes, and authentic craftsmanship, rather than mass-produced replicas. Designers like Miles Red, Kelly Wearstler, and Ralph Lauren Home are playing with these ideas, merging global influences with personal flair. Their work serves as a modern blueprint for anyone embracing this luxe fusion. Balance is key, avoid overdoing it. Too much chinoiserie can feel kitschy, too much Western can feel cold. The magic is in restraint and harmony, allowing the best of both styles to shine without overpowering one another. Add your flair through DIY elements, decoupage trays, hand-painted fans, leather-wrapped candles. These pieces make your home uniquely yours while staying true to the silk and saddle aesthetic. At its heart, silk and saddle is about a way of life, thoughtful, well-traveled, cultured, and deeply personal. It honors heritage while embracing modernity. It's about layering stories, not just patterns. Thank you for joining me on this luxurious journey into silk and saddle. It's more than just mixing East and West, it's about crafting a narrative of elegance, adventure, and artistry. Whether you're inspired by porcelain dragons or leather saddles, there's space in this style for your story to unfold.